In this video, I'm going to show you how it was possible to make this full stack language learning app just by combining a couple of separate projects that do different things. So basically this is the user dashboard. So I'm logged in and I can go on to this course, which has a specific word list that is generated by the app, and then sentences can be generated from that word list. And the crucial thing is that this is full stack, so it has a user login database, and the course is saved. I can create a new one here. Say this one has 200 words. Okay, and then again I can make a list of sentences with those 200 words. So I'm going to show you how this was made. And I started with two component projects. The first one is just front end, and it has the sentence generation, but there's no user login and no database. And then the second project has a database, user login, but it's just a blank template. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how it was possible to combine these two smaller projects into this sort of holistic functionality by using Claude Code and CODEX. There's like a front-end tool, which is this thing that creates these Hindi sentences in like a quiz format. And then I have this back-end dashboard. The front-end app just has is just front-end. It doesn't have any database, doesn't have any user accounts. But I have another project that does have database and user accounts. It's quite simple at the moment. You just make a note, and then you can open the note, and it's stored on your account in the MongoDB database. So the idea is you go through all of the sentences, get to the end, go to the next level, and currently the list has 20 words, so it just uses these words. I could add 50 more words, and then it's going to generate 10 sentences using those 70 words. And while it does so, I can play this little game. Yeah, you get the idea. Okay, so the sentence is generated. It just uses the OpenAI API. This is just a front-end thing, and there's no database. So I want to combine this project with this other one that has a database. So that's an object, for example, this first note. So the idea is the dashboard will have a series of these cards, each one representing a list of words that you're interacting with via this front end. Basic thing is I have these two projects and I want to combine them. And so we're going to explore the method of doing that, which I'm also experimenting with. So it's in these two folders. So dashboard template is a Next.js app. So it has the app directory structure. So all the code's in there, in that folder. And then the front end language sentence thing is in this folder. It's just a regular React app. And so the basic workflow that I'm experimenting with to do this is I'm using Claude Code, and then I'll be using CODEX to actually build the thing. And so what I'm asking Claude to do is first to create a detailed specification of each project individually and put those in two MD files, so source spec lang.md and a source spec db.md. Then I'm going to get it to create these three specification MD files for like the combined thing. So PRD is product requirements document, design and architecture. So product requirements will have the basic overview of what the thing should do. Design will have the details of how the pages will fit together and how everything will actually work from a user interface point of view. And then architecture is the backend tech stack. And then I'll get it to write the build.md file, which is just going to tell a fresh agent. So we're not going to use Claude Code to build it. We use CODEX to build it because CODEX is just better for building things, in my experience. But CODEX is going to read this build.md file, which will have sort of instigating instructions. So the first instruction will be to read all of the files. So read the PRD design architecture, and also read the original source specs, and then have a look at the code bases. And then in build.md, there'll be a series of steps for the development plan. So there might be like 5 to 10 development steps. I haven't tried this exact kind of approach with the free Markdown files following like a combination of two projects. So this is like the first time I'm trying that, but should be cool. Let's see how it goes. A small update, the 2 source spec files have been created. Some time has passed since the last recording, because I ran out of the Claude tokens twice. But now it's all finished, so we have the 2 source spec documents detailing the existing 2 projects. So they're like 900 lines of MD and 600 lines. Then we have the product requirement, design and architecture. Product requirement is like 430. Design is 970 lines, and then architecture is 1060. And then the final one is the build. So build is a comprehensive set of instructions for the new agent on basically like what to read. So read all of these Markdown files, read the code base, and then implement these stages. It goes up to all the way up to stage 12. So now we're ready to go. So we just go to CODEX and open the directory. Okay, and Claude has actually given me a prompt to pass to CODEX, which is this. Begin now. Okay. Okay, you are building a full stack Next.js app called Crosslang by combining 2 existing code bases. Okay. Yeah. So CODEX has been running non-stop for about an hour and a half now, and it hasn't required me to like restart each stage. So it's just been running through on its own. So it's currently on stage 9 of 12. And yeah, but I think I'm gonna have to just leave it running and then come back to it tomorrow morning. If you're curious, I'm wearing this hat because it's actually really cold here. So it's the next day. Last night CODEX finished, and it wrote 8,300 lines of code. And so I have the full Next.js project here, and it looks pretty good. So I just ran the development server, and I haven't changed anything yet. I haven't fixed anything, so we're just going to see how it is without any modifications. So it's the same credentials as the template, because it uses the same database. So logging in just brings you to the dashboard, and we can see I can sign out, or I can create a new list. Right, so there's 20 Hindi words. Let's do 50. Okay. Create. Okay, it creates this card. Nice. And I can edit the name. Okay, or I can delete it. And then if I click on it, it takes you to this page where there's different options. So I can see the whole word list and select which ones I know. Seems like there's a little bit of latency when clicking those checkboxes, so probably some optimistic UI can speed that up. Or I can do a quiz. Okay. And then I can go to the sentence generator, which is the key part. Right, okay. No. Yeah, so if I go to the end, go to the next level, I can add 50 more words. And then play this game. Hamesha is always. This good day. Dean. This is a good day. So that seems to be working. There's a few things to fix. Like here you can see there's this header which is overlapping the header behind it. So that's definitely something that needs to be fixed. I told Claude about that and asked it to write a prompt for CODEX. So let's just see what it comes up with. Claude Code has just written fixes.md, detailing all of those fixes, and I think it asks CODEX to look for more problems as well. So I'm just going to prompt CODEX and say read fixes.md and go. Okay, so CODEX has performed the fixes. Let's just have a look. Right, so now if I click on course 1, we can see the URL is correct, dashboard course 1, and then I go on sentence generator, and you can see the double header is gone. There's just a small gap there, but we can probably fix that. So yeah, it seems fine. I'm gonna end it there for now, and in the next video I'll add some more features. It's pretty cold here, hence this. Trying to stay warm.